Now from T-Mobile Park in Seattle, MLB Network is on the air. Today, it's the home opener for this new season between the Boston Red Sox and the Seattle Mariners. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you into another edition of Major League Baseball coverage on MLB Network. I'm joined by Dan Plesac. And Dan, as we get things going this season, it's pitching that has to be key if this team's going to have success.
Just like any team, pitching is going to be a key factor for this ball club as the year plays out. I'm sure the staff will have its ups and downs, but if they can pitch like they can, I think this team is going to be pretty successful.
Set for what should be a good one. Lineups and first pitch are next. Getting close to first pitch here. Let's listen in to public address announcer Alex Miniak.
And now, your 2019 Seattle Mariners.
Quickly now, we'll look at the two men who'll get the starting assignment here in this home opener. And now here's how the visiting Red Sox line up in this one. Mark, what do you have on this lineup as they go for their first win?
Well, Matty, we know this is a pitcher's park. The numbers bear it out. Look for the managers to play a part in this one. Hopefully the guys listened in the hitters meeting. They're going to stay up the middle, big part of the yard. But when they get on, look for some wheels in motion, some execution, trying to manufacture some runs. I think that's how this lineup will play it out.
Felix Hernandez gets the ball for the opener in front of these hometown fans. Dan, any thoughts?
This guy really struggled last year. This season is going to be about a bounce back year. Real ugly ERA last year. He has a lot to prove to himself and to his teammates that he's a much better pitcher than he was last year.
Okay, here's how the Mariners are going to line up defensively. And let's focus on Kyle Seager right here. Former Gold Glove third baseman, plays a reliable third base. I think something that he does better than anybody is his ability to come in on those swinging bunts or guys trying to lay a bunt down on him. He has the ability to have such soft hands and make that off-balance throw to first base.
Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. Fellas, the Mariners entering play here this afternoon. They come in feeling good as they're 2-0 to start the new year.
Yeah, Matty, for me today, the key to winning this ball game begins and ends on the mound. And it has to be early on the attack, getting 0-1.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field, and he's going to make the catch. And he paid a big price for it, too, as he crashes headlong into the wall.
Dustin Pedroia.
Stepping into the box, Dustin Pedroia. One out, nobody on. Here now the 2-2. And he fouls this one off. Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt. He makes the throw to first. 2 down.
Batting third, the designated hitter.
Digging in, Manuel Diaz. He'll swing it from the left side right here. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, and that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. He'll try again. 1-2. This one's smoked the other way, high and deep to left, and oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall, and he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
That's a pitch he'll look back on and relive tonight when he's lying in bed. A pitch away from posting a 0 in the first, and he makes a big mistake, and he pays the price. So now he's got to work on leaving him out there at second base.
Into the box now, David Ortiz. Hard hit ball to second, and that's through. A base hit. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
Hey, not an easy thing to do early against this good pitcher, D-Roll. Base hit and a 1-0 lead right away.
As an offense, they talked about this, wanting to get to this guy early before he settles in. When they grab their gloves to go out on defense, they know they got a lead on their hands.
Into the box, Ted Williams. All even now, 2-2. Ortiz is off at first with 2 away. On the ground to third. Seager has it. Bob will throw, pulls him off the bag.
And everyone knows that you set the tone on opening day, and that's not the kind of tone they want to set. They made fielding a priority in the spring, but it doesn't translate on that play. Might be some early season jitters, too.
Now at the plate, Mookie Betts. And the Red Sox with an opportunity for more damage here in the first. .23 pitches already here in the first inning. From the stretch, the 1-2. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. A run on 2 hits in the inning for Boston. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. It's the Red Sox 1 and the Mariners 0. And now a quick look at the Mariners starting lineup in this one. Mark DeRosa, what's the key to them starting out 1-0 here at home?
Well, Matty, if I could tell this lineup one thing, it would be let's get on this guy early. Day game in this ballpark, the sun starts glaring, starts getting later in the day, those shadows start creeping in right around the time that bullpen starts getting warmed up. Gotta find a way to scratch a few across early.
Cy Young, a righty from the state of Ohio, will do the pitching in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, man, this is one of the game's all-time best pitchers. Over 300 career wins, and he's been doing his thing for a long time. It'll be interesting to see if he can continue that solid work in this one today, Matt.
So here's how the Bo Sox are positioning themselves defensively. And let's take a look at outfielder Mookie Betts. You can make the argument he's the most dynamic player in our sport. Don't try and come inside with a fastball because it's getting turned around. But I don't think people realize how good he patrols the outfield. The ability to play all 3 positions with speed and a bazooka for an arm.
So striding in, Ken Griffey Jr. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Standing in now, Daniel Bryan. Swung on in the dirt for the third strike. And the throw to first is there to record the second out. Ready now, Ichiro Suzuki. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. The 3-1 pitch. Finds the zone to fill the count, 3-2.
Wow, there's a pitch right there that this guy would like to have back. Very rarely do you see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and boy, he took that one. He'd like to have that one back and be able to take a good hack at that pitch.
Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Another payoff pitch. Popped him up. Pedroia onto the grass. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Nothing across here this half of the inning. We head to inning number 2 here at T-Mobile Park. It's the Red Sox 1 and the Mariners nothing. So coming to the plate, Kevin Youkilis. He'll get to take his first cuts here. The 2-2. To short, hit hard. Bryan has it. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
Batting 8th, the catcher, Jason Varitek.
Digging in the switch hitter, Jason Varitek, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. The 1-1. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Reynolds scoops it up. Throw to first to be in time, and Hernandez looking good here with 2 away.
Batting 9th, the shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
At the plate, Xander Bogaerts. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. The 3-2 pitch. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Red Sox on top in the early going, 1-0 as we play the second. And he takes ball 4, so a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
So stepping in, Dom DiMaggio. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. Red Sox leave 1, and after an inning and a half, it's 1-0. Leading off the inning, Raul Ibanez, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. The 1-1 home. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Williams is in pursuit, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Batting 5th, the catcher, Kenji Jojiba.
Standing in, Kenji Jojima, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here it comes on 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Yeah, nothing better, huh, guys? I guess maybe the crack of the bat, but I'm not as partial to that as most people. He looks good and loose out there to start this one.
The 1-2 pitch. And he struck him out.
Hate to be Captain Obvious here, but he looks great to begin this start. That's already 3 Ks for him in the first 5 hitters. It'd be awesome to see him keep up this pace.
Stepping up now, Edgar Martinez. The 2-2. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Mariners are down in order. They trail this one 1-0. Digging in for his second at bat, Dustin Pedroia. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Left side of the infield into the shift. Ryan fields it cleanly. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Now batting, designated hitter, Manuel Diaz.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Manuel Diaz. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
And he's got to build off that last AB. He battled. Usually when you battle, you get in that swing mode. A lot of pitches. You'll swing at the rod.
Bryan ranging up the middle. But the throw is too late as he gave it all he had, but that'll be scored as an infield single.
Hey, that's a heck of a job by the shortstop right there for him to range, at least get to that ball and show his pitcher with a diving stop. He's willing to get dirty all day long. Wasn't able to complete the play, but the effort was there.
In now, David Ortiz. A pitch out. The throw. The throw pulls him off the bag. Well, when a stolen base is that close, it's interesting to check it out on ShowTrack. And as the numbers come in, you'll want to focus on the top speed. Really good, and it paid off there. Decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Pitch outside. The throw. And he is in there. Diaz takes his lead at third with 1 away. In there, and it's full 3-2.
3-2.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Only play is going to be at first, so score it as an RBI ground out as the lead moves to 2-0 now.
That grounder was hard to hit, and sometimes the runner at third will have to hold on a ball like that, but he was off on contact, and they opted to take the out at first instead.
Stepping in now, Ted Williams. And this will be fouled away. The 1-2 pitch from Felix. And another foul ball. Another 1-2 delivery. Hit hard down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
That was some great situational hitting there after surveying the field to see what the defense was giving him. The third baseman was well off the line, and he had no chance to make a play as he sprays it down the left field line for a two-bagger.
Into the box now, Mookie Betts. Pitch inside, the throw. And he will be nailed at third on a questionable decision, to say the least, and the inning is over. Red Sox settling in now, Harold Reynolds. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3.
He's looked great on the bump the first few innings of this game, and I think his ability to change speeds effectively has been a big reason why. That was a good change of speed for the strikeout there, and I've seen a lot of hitters look pretty off with their timing so far.
Into the box, Kyle Seager. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
2 strikes.
And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. DiMaggio ranging back. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
That was a pretty spectacular catch right there. A lot of guys mistime that jump because they're worried about the wall coming on. But he got it just right and hauled it in. Great stuff.
In now, Jay Buhner. Count is even, 2-2 to Buhner.
Oh, he's got that beautiful 12-6 curveball, doesn't he? It's part of what makes him as good as he is, and he has a lot of confidence in it. He'll even throw it behind an count at times.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 1-2-3 go the Mariners. They're down 2-0. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney standing by with a report.
Well, Matt, I talked with manager Alex Cora during the break about his thoughts on the Red Sox hitters to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Here's Mookie Betts as we begin the top of the 4th.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Grounded back up the middle. Bryan gloves it. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Now batting, third baseman, Kevin Youkilis.
Now at the plate, Kevin Youkilis. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Hernandez readies the 1-1. Swing, and he rockets this one down the left field line. And it's gone as they add still another. So a solo shot down the line in left. First home run of the campaign for him as the Red Sox have moved out 3-0.
Well, his first home run of the season is a memorable one. As we take a look at it here, you can see that it was 50-50 if it was going to stay fair. But somehow he wills it just enough until clink, it hits off the foul pole for a homer.
Stepping in now, Jason Varitek. Oh, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Really tied him up on that one.
Yeah, clearly didn't recognize where that was going to end up, Matt. If I were pitching, I might go right back in there.
A bouncer to the left side. Bryan is up with it on to first, and there were 2 down.
The batter, number 3, shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
So 2 gone now here in the Red Sox 4th. And that'll bring up the shortstop and one of the better 2-strike hitters in baseball, Xander Bogaerts. The next 1-2 pitch. Toward the gap in right center. This is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first. Now this will rattle up against the wall. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
As a hitter, the only feeling better than hitting a bomb is driving one into the gap like that. He hustled out of the box knowing he was guaranteed a double, but I think he had thoughts of maybe a triple if the outfielder hadn't gotten it back in right away.
Yeah, there really wasn't any question about that one, going for extra bases off the bat. Standing in now, Dom DiMaggio. Full count still. Bogaerts stands at second with 2 gone. A breaking ball swung on and missed, and he's set down for the 2nd time this afternoon. The Red Sox tack on 1 more thanks to the solo home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. Boston leads it 3-0. So striding forward now, Ken Griffey Jr. back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
The 3-1 is swung on and missed. A full count now.
Hey, excellent job to get yourself back in this count after throwing 3 consecutive balls. You got a chance to get an out right here.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The next 3-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
A lot of indecision there on that check swing, and that's something you see quite a lot on
Daniel
3 and 2. When the difference between
Ryan.
striking out and drawing a walk can be an inch or 2, it's pretty understandable why guys aren't always aggressive with their swings.
Into the box, Daniel Bryan. 1-2 the count to the Mariners shortstop. And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
Pretty impressive back-to-back strikeouts to start the inning. What's
fielder,
even more important is now he gets to face the middle of the order without anybody on base for them to drive in.
In now, Ichiro Suzuki. And he misses 2-1. No runs, no hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for Seattle. Hit on the ground out to short. And a close play at the bag, but a good stretch by the first baseman got the out, and the inning is over. Mariners are down in order. They trail in this one 3-0. Ready for another chance? Dustin Pedroia. He'll be the first to greet Felix Hernandez to start the inning. The 1-1. Hit pretty well out toward right center field. Right fielder giving chase, but he can't get there. This splits the outfielders and heads toward the wall. And the Red Sox have something going. It's a leadoff double.
Guys, that jacks me up
Now
right
batting,
there. Kept his front
designated
shoulder
hitter,
tucked, the hip
Manuel
tucked. Was able to stay inside that
Diaz.
slider and drive it the other way.
Stepping in now, Manuel Diaz. Swinging a ground ball to third. And a sliding try there at third, but it skips by him, a base hit. He's in at second safely, as also on the play a run comes across to score.
The first baseman, number 34.
Back-to-back doubles now, and that's a great way to get an inning going. The leadoff man shows him how it's done, and he comes right behind him following suit, lacing a double of his own. Could be a big inning if this continues.
Wade LeBlanc will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far.
Wade LeBlanc.
Now a look and a throw back to second. Standing in now, David Ortiz. In there, now the throw is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base. Diaz, the runner at third with no outs. Now here's a ball hit high and deep to straightaway right field. A ball that's carrying. A leap at the wall, but forget it. It's gone. A home run. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. First home run of the campaign for him. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
Yeah, the manager was looking for that lefty-lefty advantage, but someone forgot to tell the guy in the box that he was at a disadvantage because he just unloaded on that thing. If you make a mistake, he's going to make you pay. Doesn't matter what side you're throwing it from.
Into the box, Ted Williams. Popped into the air, back behind second. Reynolds is underneath this one, and he's got it for the first out.
Next for the Red Sox, the right fielder, Mookie Betts.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And up next, one of the terrific talents in the game, Mookie Betts. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Betts is going to turn for second. The throw into second. But he'll be in there with a double.
Now batting, third baseman, Kevin Youkilis.
Digging in and looking for more, Kevin Youkilis.
And in that last at bat, it makes you think this guy might have went up there looking for the breaking ball, because he certainly got a breaking ball, and he didn't miss it. Hit it right on the screws.
A bouncer up the middle. Reynolds is right there. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Now batting, the catcher, Jason Varitek.
Into the box now, Jason Varitek, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. One ball and 2 strikes to count. He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, got him reaching. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. But they strike for 3 in the inning, 2 on this 2-run home run. Middle of the afternoon here at T-Mobile Park. It's the Red Sox 6 and the Mariners nothing. Welcome back to T-Mobile Park in Seattle as we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Mariners manager Scott Service during the break about his team's offensive performance so far, and he told me overall he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They haven't had a single guy on base yet, so it's starting to feel a little desperate down here. But he said they've unfortunately just been faced with some really great pitching today. The key going forward is to find any way they can to get him out of his rhythm on the mound. Now, that may be a tall task, but they feel the little adjustments could lead to things turning around for them.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Digging in now for the Mariners, Raul Ibanez. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
The 1-2. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
In now, Kenji Jojima. A ball and 2 strikes to the Mariners catcher.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Wow, that was an ugly swing right there, and that tells us all we need to know. Nobody's picking the baseball up off this guy.
And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far. Still a little early to start talking about these things. There you go, right there. A big goose egg in that hit column, worth keeping in mind as we get later into the afternoon. And that'll bring in DH extraordinaire Edgar Martinez. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
I know we want to focus on the offense and how bad they've been so far, but can we give some love to the pitcher? He has had these guys in the rocking chair all day.
Hit hard back up the middle. That's a hit, the first of the game for the Mariners.
Boy, talk about frustrating as a pitcher, D-Row. The pitch before that was some kind of a funky swing, and then he delivers a base hit on the next pitch.
Yeah, that's the name of the game right there. Did he take a bad hack, or was he setting you up, Dan Plesac?
Stepping up to the plate, Harold Reynolds.
He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you could extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
The 1-1 home is in there for strike number 2.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher right there, stealing a strike with that get-me-over breaking ball, and now he can get a little nastier with it in the dirt.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. 2 out with the man at first. The next 1-2 pitch, and yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. 1 left for Seattle. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. Prior outings against Wade LeBlanc, he's a .417 hitter. The 1-2. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball, middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard hit line drive.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Dom DiMaggio. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch outs will stick with you a little longer.
Here now the 2-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Bogaerts aboard here at first with nobody out. Hit back up the middle. Backhanded. A step on the bag for 1. On to first, and they get the double play.
The batter, number 50, second baseman, Dustin Pedroia.
So base is empty now after the double play, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Dustin Pedroia. The 2-1 home. Left center, base hit.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Manuel
Striding
Diaz.
forward now is the DH, Manuel Diaz. 3 hits, including a pair of doubles for him thus far. The 2-1. Takes this the other way to right, but he will close fast out there in right field as he comes on to put it away, and the inning is over. 1 left for the Red Sox. They lead it 6-0. Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager, will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
2 balls and a strike now. The 2-1 home is taken for strike 2.
Well, he snapped that breaking ball off really nice. He'll do well to keep putting it there.
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
Now a curveball misses inside.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? This is a huge pitch. You can't allow this guy to walk.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Kyle Seager is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning.
Some guys with big arms like this, they're just chuckers. They just throw the ball as hard as they can, and where it ends up isn't that big of a concern, but that wasn't the case there. That was a very well-pitched fastball right on the corner at the knees. Good luck hitting that one.
Into the box now, Jay Buhner. Fouled away. Trying to send him packing for the second time. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
3-2 pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way. Betts is there, 2 down.
Now batting, center fielder, Ken Griffey Jr.
So back to the top of the Seattle lineup, digging in, Ken Griffey Jr. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And Junior lays off that one, and the count's back even at 2-2.
Hey, you can tell by the look on that manager's face, he's obviously frustrated right now. But it's a long season. You're going to have a lot of ebbs and flows with your offense. Does he take a step back and relax a little bit, or does he call a team meeting right after this one?
The 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. 1-2-3 go the Mariners. They still find themselves down 6-0. Welcome back to T-Mobile Park here in Seattle. Red Sox on top in this one as we get set for the 7th. But first, here's a look at our game summary to this point. Take his hacks again, David Ortiz, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. The 1-2. And right into the shift. Played on the backhand. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
The left fielder, number 9, Ted Williams.
Ready for another shot now, Ted Williams. He got under one and popped out his last time up.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
Slapped hard the opposite way. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
He got the pitch he wanted, and he didn't miss it right there. Hammer job.
The right fielder, Mookie Betts.
So digging in now, Mookie Betts. The 1-1. Line toward the alley in left center. Griffey Jr. is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
absolutely jumped all over that fastball. And it might have been a home run if he had any elevation under it, but it was basically right at the outfielder.
Standing in now, Kevin Youkilis. Smoke toward third. And he'll go the short way to retire the side. Red Sox leave one, but they're on top by a count of 6-0. Now batting, Daniel Bryan. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
Swing and a liner. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
We take a look at the numbers up to this point. You see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
Now at the plate, Ichiro Suzuki. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Here now the 2-2. Fouled off.
All right, all you're asking for as an offense is a chance. Well, your leadoff man has certainly done his part. He's gotten on base. You have to start clawing back into this game right now if you're going to find a way.
The 2-2 one more time. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Drilled right back up the middle, and that's through for a hit. As we take a look at his numbers, a couple of things jump out at you.
Definitely, Matt. He's been throwing it by guys the entire game, but that leads to some high pitch counts, and that's the case here. After that hit, you have to wonder if he's starting to get a little bit fatigued.
Yeah, and in today's game, everyone seems to want to err on the side of caution in terms of pitch counts. Coming to the plate now, Raul Ibanez, and his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
None out, runners at first and second. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. Reined in, and he'll just beat the throw to second. He's in there. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out. Striding in, Kenji Jojima. No runs, 3 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for Seattle. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. And it's fouled away. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2 is a ball below the zone.
Great job to lay off that pitch after fouling off so many previous to it. I got to believe that pitchers certainly get frustrated in these types of at-bats.
Set to deal on 2-2. He stays alive, still 2-2.
Hey, this is a heck of a battle right here. Long AB. You know what? They find themselves still facing a starter. If they would have had some ABs like this earlier in the game, I think they get into the bullpen by this time.
Still 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
Matt, just about everything he's doing is working. All of his pitches, great command, great location. And the big key, with 2 strikes, he's attacking the zone.
Stepping in now, Edgar Martinez. 2 balls and a strike to the Mariners' first baseman.
Well, when the pressure starts to intensify, it often feels like the strike zone gets harder and harder to hit. This is a big spot here.
Ready with 2 balls and a strike. And there's ball 3 on a breaking ball that misses away.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
And this is pulled foul as he was way out in front there. Bases are loaded with only 1 out. Got him. And that's number 15 for the ball game.
The batter, number 10, second baseman.
Now at the plate, Harold Reynolds. The 1-1 home. Fouled away. All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball. Coming up now on 30 pitches in the inning. Weak grounder back to the mound. He'll come to the plate with it. In to score is the runner from third. It's a 6-1 game.
Yeah, and they say better late than never, and that's definitely the case here. They couldn't get anything going through the first 6 frames, but they scratch a run across here in the 7th. We'll see if they can parlay that first run into something more.
In now, Kyle Seager. He flew out his first time around and then was a strikeout victim most recently. Seared down the first baseline. And he tries to get to the backhand, but it gets on by. 1 run scores. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate. And it's not in time. He's safe. As on the play, 3 runs come across to score.
Bases loaded, and he was looking to drive them all in the second he stepped into the box. Puts a big swing on this thing, and the ball just gets down to the wall, allowing everyone to come around and score. He'll take a 3-run double every day of the week.
Hideki Okajima takes over pitching duties, looking to get that final out now here in this 7th inning.
Number 37, Hideki Okajima.
The 1-2. Fouled off. Four runs here in this half inning. Curveball just about rung him up, but it's to 2-2.
This is one of those classic cases of the right guy at the right spot. They need to get a rally going, and this is...
Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. So 4 runs on 4 hits, no errors and a runner left on. 8th inning coming up. It's the Red Sox 6 and the M's 4. At the plate, Jason Varitek will lead things off here for Boston. Xander Bogaerts due to hit next. Fly ball out to straightaway right field. Waiting on it, the right fielder. 1 out. Visiting Red Sox on top in the 8th inning as you get a look at the line score to this point. Digging in to try it again, Xander Bogaerts. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Bases are empty, 1 man out. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Griffey waits on it, and he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning.
The center fielder, number 7, Dom DiMaggio.
Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Dom DiMaggio. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Hard hit to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. They're up 6-4. Jonathan Papelbon is
now
out from the
for the Red
bullpen
Sox.
now as he'll make his first
Number
appearance
58,
here on the season.
Jonathan Papelbon.
Stepping into the box, Ken Griffey Jr. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
The 1-1 is a fastball that misses. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Hey, leading off an inning in this situation, 3 balls on you. You have to know that a solo shot's not tying this game up. You have to find a way to get on base any way possible.
Not quick enough that time, and he's lucky to get another chance. Count remains full. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
In now, Daniel Bryan popped him up. Under it is Bogaerts, and there are 2 away now.
The batter, the right fielder, Ichiro Suzuki.
At the plate, Ichiro Suzuki. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Craig Kimbrel enters the game in a save situation, but he'll be asked to get 4 outs here instead of the standard 3.
Craig Kimbrel.
Had nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1.
Boy, good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Mariners are down in order. Score remains steady at 6-4. Anthony Swarzak enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Striding in for Boston, Dustin Pedroia. He singled his last time up. The 2-1 home. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. Gone to lead off the inning. So a solo shot here to left center field. First home run of the campaign for him, and it's now 7-4.
They still have the bottom of the 9th to try and stage a comeback, but one thing that's not coming back is this blast to extend a lead to 3. Nice knowing you've got some room for error, especially on the road.
Into the box, Manuel Diaz. Fastball, and he has to bend out of the way of that one. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Well, he thought about going for third, and now that runner's in no man's land out there. And they'll just tag him here for the out. David Ortiz will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going. The 1-2. Gets him swinging. He struck him out. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Hey, guys, that's an excellent job right there. That's a back foot slider. Usually those are kryptonite for most batters, and he's able to fight it off, keep his hands inside the baseball, and deliver a base hit.
Into the box now, Mookie Betts takes this the other way to right. Number 51 is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. The Red Sox tack on one more thanks to the solo home run. Last chance coming up for the Mariners. It's the Red Sox 7 and the M's 4. Striding in to start the 9th, Raul Ibanez, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Hey, not impossible, but highly improbable. Even when you're at home to score 3 runs off a closer like this guy, they've got the work cut out for him.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90 to 92, you can usually see seams. 92 to 95, it starts to really quicken up on you. Over 3 digits, you're seeing a white blur.
The 2-2. Hit in the air to left field. Williams giving chase. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
The catcher, number 3, Kenji Yoshida.
Standing in, Kenji Jojima. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
Wow, he's just a lost cause in this one. That's the 4th time he struck out in this game alone, and that's not something you'll forget very quickly. That's about as bad of a day as you can have.
Stepping in now, Edgar Martinez. And this is swung on and missed. So with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. Last chance for the Mariners. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Yeah, they needed him a little bit earlier in this one, but he takes the mound in the 8th and records the final 4 outs. 4 outs saved. Job well done.
7-4 the final finish today. The Red Sox jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Cy Young gets the win on the mound, his first of the year, with 15 strikeouts. Felix Hernandez was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. Craig Kimbrell records 4 outs on his way to the save, his first of the year. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian. We all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball.